Good morning, everyone. Good morning to Thursday at 9:15, and it's a grey day so far. We just had a big shower of rain, which was very nice, and before it came a huge gust of wind. And sadly, we are expecting like a dust storm later this afternoon from across Australia, and it's carrying with it a lot of red dust. Because there hasn't been any rain, and the dust just continues to blow right across the whole country. So that's what's predicted for this afternoon. I hope they're wrong, but they're probably not. Yes, and it's warm. It's going to be 26 degrees Celsius today, which is a very pleasant temperature. So as I said, it's Thursday, and you wouldn't believe it, I'm doing Theme Thursday today. You may not be able to tell what I'm doing for Theme Thursday, because I almost can't, but I'll tell you what my contribution is. It's these little green booties on Lottie. Because, as you know, I'm in Australia, we don't have Thanksgiving, and it isn't autumn, it's our spring, it's almost summer now, well, officially on the calendar. So when Yvonne gave us the theme, there was just one thing I thought that I could contribute with her, and that was that she mentioned the colour green to represent evergreen trees. So that's why Lottie's wearing green booties. I know that's a bit of a thin, tenuous connection to Theme Thursday, but I figured it's okay. And I really wanted to come on and show you the dress that she's wearing today. It's a Feltman Brothers dress, a vintage one, and I got it from eBay, and I didn't know it was there. I wasn't looking at eBay, but I had got a message from my friend Sharon Kaminski. You probably have seen her channel. She's got a beautiful little granddaughter May and a beautiful little grandson called Sean, and her videos are stunning. She's got a beautiful nursery with a gorgeous dollhouse and magnificent pram, all of that. Oh yeah, mouth-wateringly lovely things. So if you'd like to go across and have a look at her channel, she's Sharon Kaminski. Anyway, she messaged me to say that have a look at this dress, it's on eBay, and I looked at it and thought, oh, that's gorgeous, and didn't think twice about it because I assumed it was in America. And then later I got another message and it said, am I going to bid? And I thought, oh, well, I better check it out, thinking maybe it is here, and it was in Australia, and there was still time to bid, except there was already a bid on it, and that always makes me a bit nervous, because they could have put in, you know, like, anything, $1,000, couldn't they? I mean, they could have put, what I'm saying is they could have put in a really high bid, hoping that they were the only person and they'd get it for the listed price. So anyway, I thought, will I or won't I? And then in the last 10 seconds I thought I would, and I didn't put in a high bid, and I was very lucky because I got it for $1 more than the listed price. So how cool was that? That person must have only put in like maybe an extra 50 cents or something. So I got it, and it's just amazing, and Sharon, thank you so much for telling me about it. Let me tell all my viewers about it. It's made of a very, very fine cotton voile fabric. You can see my fingers through there, that's how fine it is. It's got horizontal pin tucks in groups of 3 across the bottom, and then it goes up to the yoke, which has got beautiful lace trim and tiny little embroidered in white, little tiny flowers, and the whole thing is a pure white. It's got puff sleeves, and there's no collar, there's just lace around the neckline, and there's lace around the edge of the puff sleeves, and underneath it comes with a perfectly gorgeous matching slip or petticoat, whatever you want to call it. It's sleeveless and it's beautiful. Look at that. And when I put the petticoat on before the dress, I just wanted to leave her like that because it just looked so gorgeous. Let me just make sure you can see her. It's actually not too long when she's lying down, but I've propped her up so you can see her better. Yeah, the slip just looked adorable on her. I loved it. But I love the dress, so of course that's what we're seeing today. I did have a green bonnet, but it was a radically different green to the booties, and I know that her head is not next to her feet, but I just couldn't leave them together. So I thought a white bonnet is perfect to go with the white dress. So that's what she's wearing today. I'm not sure how old this dress is. I don't know, I don't know their history, but it's It's been, in the listing it said it was washed and starched and pressed, and it certainly is. It's just beautiful. Just absolutely, isn't that just the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? I love white on baby, especially delicate white like this. I'm deliberately leaving this little bit out just so you can see that, because it's just beautiful. With this bit, sorry, that is the lower part of the petticoat where you can just see the lace. And, oh yes, and she is actually holding a rattle that I've just, well, I didn't just find, it was in my doll room, and I really have to have a good look around when I'm in there, because I've tucked things all over the place on shelves, and I've got little high chairs and all sorts of things in there, rattles everywhere, animals, beds, prams, oh my goodness, it's an exciting place to be. And a few glass-fronted cabinets as well, where I keep things, special things. Anyway, I was looking around in there the other day and just saw this rattle, which I forgot I had, and I thought Yvonne might like to see it, because it's another one of these. Let me just bring it closer so you guys can see it. There it is. It's another one of these Plakie rattles. The brand is Plakie, Plakie. It is vintage, and it's a solid plastic in a cream colour. I'll just give it back to Lottie so she doesn't cry. We don't want to be interrupted, do we? There we go. Just sit there, rattle, like you did before. Don't be objectionable. There we go. Got it. So it's solid plastic, a very nice heavy-duty kind of plastic. There is something about plastics that really draws me in. I don't like thin, I don't know, it's not that they're thin. There's some plastics I don't like and some I really love. So you may think I'm crazier than you did think before, but that's how I feel about some plastics. Anyway, this plastic is solid and cream, quite a dark cream, and I don't know if you could see when I held it up close, but there are the faintest pale pink spots all over the letter B. Underneath the B there's a sort of a semicircle that forms a handle for the little baby to hold, and then on top of the B is like a round head with a pink hat on it that's set at a jaunty angle, and the pink is a very like a dusky pink, a very muted sort of, it's gorgeous, muted pink. And the little face on the doll has, let me show you again, a little sort of half smile. I should imagine it used to be a full smile, and just gorgeous little black eyes and painted eyelashes and some blonde hair on top. Don't know if can you see the pink spots? Yeah, you can a tiny bit. So they might be faded or chewed off by a previous owner. I'm not sure. It's just a very sweet rattle that is going to cooperate. Are you going to cooperate, rattle? No, now I'm knocking the tripod with my arm, aren't I? Oh, life gets difficult sometimes. All right, slip down if you want to. I don't mind. Stay down there. That's fine. So that's that lovely rattle. Oh, and she's lying on this absolutely stunning pink blanket. This is a very fine knit wool. It's pure wool. It's probably only, I'd say, 2 or 3 ply at the most, in a beautiful lacy pattern in a very lovely very lovely baby pink. And around the edges it's just got a scalloped edge that I love there. Let me show you a good piece of the edge. See the scallops there? I don't know if you can see it. There we are. And that's in a wool, and so I just thought I'd lay her on that, because being in a white dress, I didn't want a white background behind her, because honestly you wouldn't have seen her for toffee, would you? So there's my little girl, and that's what she's wearing, and that's what she's doing today, looking adorable. It's going to be excruciatingly hard to take her out of this dress, which is always an issue we have, don't we, when we find a really cute outfit. Anyway, okay, so let me just fill you in what's happened until now. So Monday morning I went to see Bohemian Rhapsody with my friends and really, really loved it. It was a great movie. I felt quite sad in parts for Freddie, but there you have it. I mean, it was a really good story, and every time there was music on I got goosebumps. It was just, because I loved the music of Queen anyway. I got some of their CDs. I don't know. Yeah, CDs I think now, not albums anymore. CDs, and love their songs, like most of us do, I guess. And so that was brilliant. And then afterwards we did go out for lunch, and we spent several hours at lunch, which was so much fun. We all, there are 5 of us, and we all feel the same about lots of things, you know, about just about everything really. We are very similar, so it's good fun. We can say, oh, did you hear when he said this, and you know, this politician did that, and oh, you know, that kind of thing, and we all agree, so it's very fun and very comfortable. And so after that I came home, so that was Monday. I didn't get home till about, it was quite late, maybe 4:30 or 5, something like that. So Ramsey didn't happen that afternoon. Or did Ramsey happen? Yes. I started on Ramsey on Monday afternoon. And then Tuesday, Jen came over in the morning just after 10. And can I tell you, it took us over 5 hours to get all the presents ready. And now I have a mountain. Actually, we ended up making 69 because I said to Jen I just couldn't bear to stop at 60. Just in case there were 62 people. We've never had as many as 69, so, and actually I have 2 spare bags that sort of got buried and we didn't fill, so I could always make 2 more, which I might do anyway, just to be on the really safe side. But we usually have about, I think, maybe 58 or something like that people usually, and then maybe a couple just sort of come in that haven't bought tickets, and so they buy their tickets at the door. So yeah, I think I'll have enough now, but it took us a long time. It took a lot of organisation, and while because I had some nice, I don't know what sort of stickers you call them. The background of them is clear, and then there's colours of them. You know, they were Christmas stickers, things that said joy or little Santas or, you know, anything, bells or holly or all sorts of things. Lots of stickers of those that I had. Enough for one for each bag, and I had silver hearts for the back of the bag, heart stickers, and then I was writing out tags. So while Jen was doing the stickers, which was quite fiddly because they didn't come off their backing very easily, while Jen was doing all of that, I was writing out the tags. And then, so once all the bags were done, which actually was the slowest part of the process, we started to fill them, and in the end it was more efficient for me to fill them and then for Jen to do the tying up. And honestly, all of that took over 5 hours. But it was great fun. Of course, you can imagine what was going on. A lot of yakking and laughing and carrying on, and, you know, discussing important issues like double length toilet paper and things like that. All the important things in life. So that was Tuesday, and then I went to work in the evening, and that was a very good shift again. And then we have arrived at Thursday, haven't we? Oh yes, because then yesterday afternoon I just heat set a layer on Ramsey, and I'm ready to work on it. I won't say him or her, but I have a feeling it's going to be a girl. Just have that feeling. Yes, so this morning I thought I'd make a video and say hello to you all, catch up with you about the week, and then I'm going to just work on Ramsey until it's time to go to do school and kindy. Oh no, it's only school pick-up today. My 2 grandchildren, go and collect them from school and have dinner with them and their family. So that's my day today, and now you're up to date. And thank you all very much for your lovely comments on my last video. They were very, very kind. It was so good to have my computer paying attention to me and not ignoring me again. And so it feels great to be back. And Lottie and I would just like to say thank you very much for today, for coming to have a look at us and listening to me ramble on as usual. Yeah, okay, and we'll see you when we see you. In the meantime, everyone, please take care. Be kind to each other. Bye-bye.